Hey, yeah,
Well, Gabby is the master of slack key, contemporary slack key. He was the father of the bridge between what was considered traditional and with his innovation of tuning and playing, he brought it out of the traditional world into the more contemporary sound you hear today. You know, and he was a legend. One of the few people I knew that had a perfect pitch. So every time he'd hear a guitar out of tune, well, he'd point you out. Yeah, I think probably the highest compliment anybody can have in a jam session with Gabby is told that you can stay within the circle, because he was very very strict on your playing, and what he wanted was you to contribute. We have that jam session thing. It doesn't have to be perfect, just the idea, right? So, some other young players and I, and with Cyril and everything, we learned from that. Well, Kihoalo to me is the voice of the past. I learned from my grandfather, and I remember Uncle Raymond Kane used to say that when we play our music, our Kihoalo, we're not playing for the people that are outside the audience, but we're playing for all those who have passed and all those who have gone to the next world, and they're all looking at us, and that's who we honor each time we play is Kiwala. So that's the kind of music it is, very, very deep, and it has its own genealogy, depending on your teacher. Well, I was still in high school when I heard Plani. He was his first group with the Sunday Manoa, and it was that sound that with Cyril and Peter Moon, and he just said modern. I call it folk rock Hawaiian. That brought the young generation into that field, because at that time it was the beginning of the Renaissance, and we're trying to find an identity in our music. But it was people like Cyril and Peter and Polani that brought the younger generations, younger than them, toward Hawaiian music. Because I was a rocker, I played rock music. And when I heard that, I said, man, this is something new. It's a whole new sound. It's a whole new direction. And I said, well, goodbye rock and roll. Hello, Hawaiian music. Well, the history of Kiho'alu is pretty simple. It came from the Mexican vaqueros who came over from Monterey, California. They landed on the Big Island. That's why we call the Big Island the home of Slaki, because see, with the coming of the vaqueros was the first time Hawaiians heard the sound of the guitar. So it was quite an introduction to different type of music, and of course the yodeling, the high falsetto that some of these vaqueros would sing their folk songs from California, and so it was the beginning, I would say, of the root of what we know as Hawaiian music today.
hey, yeah.